All right, everybody. So, welcome to a very impromptu live stream. We'll be covering a lot of the stuff that's going on right now with the Black Lives Matter protests in Charlotte, North Carolina, following, I believe it was earlier today or yesterday's shooting death by the police. And so I gotta mute this stream so I can also monitor chat and not get all messed up here. So, what I'm going to do on my end is provide I'll get the link as well as broadcast it because I do have live footage from NBC here. And here we are. So right now you've basically got a whole lot of Black Lives Matter people tearing up Charlotte, North Carolina. It says here, now marching towards downtown Charlotte to protest the officer-involved shooting of Keith Lamont Scott. Now, I do believe this is the man who was vehicle stalled middle of the road, and as he was going back to the car, police saw it, they stopped. They were moving back. He was going back to his car. He was told not to, still kept doing it. Again, was told not to go back to his car, not to reach into his car. Went to reach into his vehicle, and police shot him. Now, of course, this has caused a lot of outrage because, of course, when you disobey the police, well, you shouldn't have any repercussions to that.
None whatsoever.
None. Terrible idea. Never do it. Never obey the police. Nothing bad can ever happen by just telling them to go fuck themselves.
Absolutely not.
No way.
Let's see here. So, I saw this earlier. So basically, I saw this, I believe it's from Elliot's Facebook feed. I saw this video.
You said that this was based on the Keith Scott shooting. Is that what you said?
Yes, Keith Lamont Scott.
Keith Scott, was the guy that actually was sitting in the parking lot and got shot.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
it's not. Yeah, not the other guy. He was supposedly waiting to pick up his daughter or something, and he got out of his car. The officers noticed that he had a handgun, which in
open carry.
Yeah, it's an open carry place, so that's not really a big deal. But then he immediately got right back into it. Yeah. So the officer went over to talk to him, and as soon as he got out, he got back out of the car and he had it in his hand. Told him repeatedly to put it down, and I don't know if he made threatening gestures with it or whatever.
But he got shot.
But he ended up getting shot for it because he refused to drop the weapon when ordered, not just told once, but ordered repeatedly. And then there's a whole big hubbub where people were like, "Oh, he was just sitting in the car reading a book." And they fucking rolled up on him, jumped out of nowhere, and shot him. And people are making shit up out of their just fucking out of left field. And the thing is that it was a black cop that shot him.
Yep.
It was a black cop that shot him. It's a black police chief. It's largely black force.
Racism left, right, and center, of course.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is good old white capitalist, supremacist, patriarchal, whatever, keeping the man down.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there's that going on. I wanted to cover a few issues, and actually I'm glad you're here because you've got far more experience on the whole firearms topic than I do. But it just seems, and of course it's the Black Lives Matter trend right now that every single martyr they want to pull out, there's always an issue, right? They can't seem to find an example where you've got clear cut. No, this was absolute, full blown, tie it to the wall racism. There's always a mitigating factor. They threw out what was her name? They can't remember them now.
The chick that killed herself in jail.
Corn Gaines. No, that was Sandra Bland, I think.
Bland? Honestly, I forget the names after a while. There's so many different fucking instances of this bullshit going on right now where I can't keep track of everybody.
Yeah, Boone's, is it 909? Yeah, we're covering a bit of the Charlotte shooting and other items as well. Kind of everything that ties into it. Hooray for acknowledging the chat. So, no, the one I was covering was Corin Gaines. She was the one who posted the video of her at a traffic stop saying, "I don't recognize your authority," all this other crap, telling her, like, just young son, he's like 5 years old or something like that, fight they asses, and they're here to kill us. And the kid's like, "Mommy, he seems like he's trying to be nice." And she's like, "No, they want to kill you," and all other crap. So there's that. That was always good. Yeah, Jack, you can definitely give Saruman the link there.
I see that from time to time myself.
So there was that, and then you had oh geez, we're gonna the big one was the Tyree or Tyre. I think they've misspelled the name originally. Tyre King. I'm gonna go by Tyree because that's all I can really do here. Tyree King, right, is stopped by a police officer after reports of an armed robbery. He's in a group of 3 people, or of 3 people, I should say. One of them, right, freezes immediately, complies with police. 2 of them, one of which was Tyree King, flee from police. All right, just take off. Foot chase occurs. Now they get cornered in an alley. One of the 2 who ran decides to comply, gets down, hands on head. Whereas Tyree King reaches into his waistband and pulls out an airsoft pistol. I don't know if it was a Ruger or if it was a Smith & Wesson M&P replica, but it was a handgun, airsoft gun, made
Wasn't
to
it a
look
Beretta
exact-
replica?
No, Beretta's the one that's been tossed around as the big comparison. As the whole, it's a really, really common airsoft pistol. It's like, I don't think it was a Glock, Saruman. I'm not sure on that one. I saw the pictures, and I've actually gone through looking through the Google images of all the different airsoft pistol models you can get, and I don't believe it was a Glock. But a lot of the handguns now have a very similar bend to them. But the point is, right? They said, "Oh, he was unarmed. It was just a BB gun."
It still looked like one though. That's the thing.
Oh yeah,
it looks fucking real.
Air rifle. It's still a little pink water pistol. It's like we're talking an actual 1-to-1 scale replica.
And this isn't one of the things where it's got like a massive orange cap on the front. It looks
even
like
if it did. Even if it did, you don't.
Even if it did, yeah, exactly. You're still pointing something.
Hey, has anybody ever seen fluorescent orange paint? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, another thing that's actually been done is a lot of times a lot of inner city gang members, in order to hide their firearms, like they'll take apart like super soakers and put their fucking guns inside them. Yeah.
I've seen a shotgun in a super soaker.
Yep. Yeah, and that shit hides it pretty well too. I've seen that too. They did that in one of our trainings.
Mm-hmm. Like I'll never understand why it is that people are gonna go, "Oh, it was a toy. Oh, it only looked like a real gun." And I'm like,
you have exactly 1 fucking second to figure that out. You're gonna shoot that motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I don't think there's anyone in the world. Hey, Thoughtful, how's it going? All right. Thoughtful just lurking heavy in the background.
He's a real lurker.
So if you pulled out, right? Let's just say I had 2 holsters. One was an airsoft pistol. One was a real Beretta. Let's go with the Beretta for shits and gigs. And I pulled both of them out and aimed them both at your face. Which one do you think is going to kill you? You don't know. You have no clue, right? Nobody in the world.
The guy holding them
is
going to kill me.
Yeah, exactly. No, my baby's gonna get you first because that bitch is locked and loaded.
I was gonna say no. He's got a fucking sad ass chance because it's not getting that far.
Right.
I'm still looking for this video because it's scary. But basically, I might be able to find it if I go to the.
Another thing as well. Why would you be pointing anything at all at a police officer?
Oh, I don't know.
You want to die?
Yeah.
Because they're idiots.
Like it's only excusable if it was literally a Nerf gun, and even then they can tell you off.
Oh yeah. Like
when I say Nerf gun, I mean one of the ridiculous ones, which are like insanely huge, yellow. Like,
the Nerf bow and arrows, like the.
Yeah, exactly. If you shot a Nerf bow and arrow, I think you'd be okay. But still,
so
don't do it at all.
What we're saying to all the BLM supporters out there is like just put some poison on the end of some of those Nerf guns. And just
Cyanide actually will do it.
Put explosive shells
you hold the Nerf gun.
inside the darts.
Stories: cop shoots person with a Nerf gun. A black man
Oh
with a
my
Nerf gun.
god.
He didn't do nothing.
He didn't do nothing.
All
He
right.
didn't do nothing.
I think I can. I have to sign out of my Facebook to be able to do this because I want to I want to show you guys this, but it was uploaded directly to Facebook as opposed to being sent like on YouTube and linked there, and I'd rather not self-dox. So we're gonna try and work around this if possible.
Opens up his Facebook profile. It's literally JFK.
Literally, Jay. I didn't actually die. All right, so
You just went to Canada? That's like a fate worse than death.
could you actually imagine?
Trust
Okay,
me, I was
so-
just there. I know.
I will. I'm actually gonna
Oh.
share. I'm gonna share the video link as well. In the where the hell's that actual? There it is, the YouTube. Because I'm gonna. This needs to be in the description. For the very simple reason that there's some. It's something that I think everybody should watch and be able to hear. So. Content here. Nothing on the video itself.
I don't understand why on Google Hangouts there's not yet a thing which lets you share sound.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That is beyond bloody fuck to me. But
Because, like, you can do that on Skype if you screen share. It shares sound as well.
I mean,
So
You
why
can?
don't they have that for Hangouts? Yeah.
Well,
Whoa.
you see, Skype is only owned by Microsoft these days, and these Hangouts are from Google.
Google is
and
retarded.
there's no captions, motherfucker. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a brief brief play-by-play as it goes on, and I think I should be good to not fuck myself up with all this. So, screen share. All right, here we go. You guys got me?
Max is funny.
Okay, so here's what happens.
Are you presenting to everyone? No,
I
you're
am
not.
presenting to everyone. I'm not?
No.
Damn well
Hey,
should
JT.
be. There we go. That's
JT,
everyone.
scroll up.
Ah!
Oh.
Nice try, folks. I went a few layers deep on this one.
Yeah,
All
good
right,
job,
so-
man. Good job.
Here we go. This is was it December 1998?
I've seen this
Oh,
video.
I know this video. I've seen
Yep.
this, yeah. He was a vet, I think.
Yes, he
from,
is.
yeah.
Vietnam. And he says right now, driver, step back here to me. Gives him a clear order. Come on back here for me. Come on back. Starts walking. Cop asks him, "How are you doing today?" Nice, and he's perfectly polite with it.
Well, you don't really want the sound of this video because I know
You
the
don't.
sound from it.
Not
and
the
that is
end, you
horrifying.
So he says, "Come on back to me. Take your hands out of your pockets." Right now, this guy right here is a threat.
Yeah.
Right? Like straight up, zero questions asked. This person is a absolute threat right now.
Mhm.
So we'll go from here. And he asked him why. He asked the cop why. So you'll hear "fuck you, god damn it." I think there's a dog in the back of the car that looks at things. I can't tell. But anyway,
It's a truck.
He's clearly not sane, as you can see.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
like right there, right? Guy took a good 12-foot run at the cop, and the cop you can obviously did reach for his weapon. Right? Guy stops.
Mm-hmm.
And at this point there, he yells, "Just fucking do it." So we know the guy is not well,
Yeah,
Right,
he's
we
mentally
know-
handicapped.
right?
And did you see the jump run that he did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that's the
he chested the dude. He jumped with
Yeah,
his
yeah.
chest forward, fucking come get some.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a fighting thing. Like
Mhm.
you want to fight, bro.
That should have already gone hands on.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. Like,
AKA come at me, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, no,
he
Slightly more
should
normal.
have sprayed or tased that dude like as soon as he did the little run towards him thing. That
Mhm.
should have been all over with.
It's
This
all
was 98.
posturing.
I don't think tasers were around.
I guarantee
Oh,
you
yeah,
pepper spray
like-
and mace were.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah,
That
mace
dude should have
would've-
been sprayed.
Decent extendable baton to the knee, that'll stop you running around pretty quick.
Yeah, good kick will too. We're allowed to do that sort of shit. You can. Everybody thinks
We
the
can-
cops
we can-
can't
we-
kick and hit you.
we
That
can-
it's
we can
not
say this-
okay.
we
But
can
like
say
we
this-
definitely can do that.
So right here, right there, he's just reached into his vehicle.
Yeah, that's
Cop is
that,
gun drawn.
Yeah, because he could just be going in there, getting a shotgun out, and turning around.
Shotgun, pistol, anything at all. So he's gotten in. Nothing. Still verbal commands. Stir, get it. Stir, step back now.
Yeah, I mean that should have been over already.
Yep. Right here. Boom. Should have been done.
Do you plan on showing the whole
Nice.
video or?
I'll show a little bit more of it. But at this point, right here, so as of the 23-second point, or 1 minute 54 in this little clip, he has already said, "Put the gun down."
Mhm.
All right. So just to anybody who is watching this, all like 2 or 3 people who aren't actually the stream, this cop has done everything that anyone, like all these Black Lives Matter protesters and all these, like Second Amendment illiterate idiots are crying for. Oh, just talk to him. Just try and de-escalate it. Oh, can you just shoot him in the leg? Can you just try and
Oh
aim
yeah,
outside
you
center
don't
mass?
shoot people in the leg.
I fucking
You
hate
don't.
that. That's my worst. It's like,
No,
oh, yeah, I'm gonna shoot the
What's
flailing
worse
outside
is
pit.
the worst is shoot the gun out of his hand.
Oh, you know what though? There was a sniper who did that. It's still, the revolver itself is still on the wall at the police station, right? The guy's sitting in this like plastic Walmart chair in the middle of an intersection, going to commit suicide, and the cops have the guy surrounded, and some random sniper, I should say random police sniper, just out of fucking nowhere, shoots the gun straight out of the guy's hands, like sitting down between his legs. Gun just 2 pieces.
That's some
Beyond
Sniper
it.
Elite stuff going on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually playing that earlier today. But that is like literally the 1 in like a billion shot.
Also,
Right.
he's a trained sniper, not your average Joe policeman.
Very
Well,
true.
I actually had a conversation. I don't know if you guys saw my feed. I was talking to a guy earlier who is a cop, and he was a firearms instructor, and we were talking about that. The best way, if you want to know what it's like to shoot under stress, I know half of you guys can't shoot because you live in fucking liberal fucktard land.
Hey now, we're allowed
Excuse
to
me.
have some. We got some fun toys up here. I got buddies out in
Okay.
Manitoba.
So
You can go to a gun range, just
go
not have it
run
anywhere
a
else.
3-mile run, and then go shoot.
Yep.
And that's what it's like to shoot under stress because your
Paintball's
heart's fucking
fun.
pounding.
Well, yeah, the majority of police shootings, they just spam the clip until it's empty. Like
you're
without
not
really aiming.
You fire at least 4 or 5 times usually, and
Well,
you're nervous
yeah.
as fuck. Like we actually had a shooting a couple years ago here. One of the guys that I know pulled a guy over, and the guy was he was fucked up, and he pulled the fucking shotgun out of the truck,
Oh,
and the dude, my buddy, he lit him up. He shot him 4 fucking times. Well, he started pulling before he even had taken aim. So he shot the guy in like the thigh, shot him in the hip, shot him in the gut, and in the chest.
yeah, made his way up to it basically.
Yeah, because he was just pulling as he was bringing the gun up.
Yeah, exactly.
And, that's how that shit happens. The guy lived, fucking unfortunately
Wow.
for everybody else, but yeah.
Well, I was gonna say I'll cover this here, but I've the closest analog I can provide that people will act like, more people I would presume who don't own actual firearms would understand, is if you've ever played paintball and you shot at somebody and the ball has bounced. Everyone goes, oh, 1 gunshot should be enough. No, you know what? I believe now it could differ by region, but I believe standard sidearms are 9mm.
In the United States, they're 40 caliber now.
Oh, thank God.
They're talking about going back to the 9mm though. The FBI released a study earlier this year that the 9mm ballistics have improved drastically since the last time the study was done in like the 90s. They sucked. And that's why all the Leos went to 40. So a lot of them are going back to 9 because of increased magazine capacity, and they're basically pretty much the same ballistically now, except for the 9s have a lot less recoil and they're a lot easier for a shitty shooter. Yeah. and to be honest, most cops...
Nah, guys, nah. None of this is right. I mean, you should obviously go down the route of Kopstadt 50 cal sniper rifles, right?
Desert Eagles for every single.
What are you talking about? No, you want to with a Smith and Wesson 500.
Oh my god!
All police officers should be armed with miniguns.
Oh, on the front of every police car.
What about
miniguns with RPGs?
20mm Vulcan autocannon.
Silenced autocannon RPGs.
So with ghost clips, with ghost clips.
Yes, all of them.
Fuck. Love that.
So anyway,
hollow ammo shelled RPGs.
So anyway, one pistol round, 1 or 2 pistol rounds is not going to be some guarantee. Okay, guy's down. He's not fighting back anymore. He's no longer a threat. And
no, especially in the United States, because vests are legal in every single state if you're not a felon. And if you are a felon, you don't give a fuck anyway.
Yeah.
Why?
Right. So
why would you have bulletproof vests as being legal?
Because some people have guns. Bad people have guns.
I don't know.
That's
Some people have guns.
That's so dumb.
Why is that dumb? That's great.
I think it's stupid.
Fantastic.
Think about it. If your average criminal has a gun, tries to mug you, right? You're walking by and say you're in like a nice 3-piece suit, whatever. You've got it tailored to fit with a vest. Guy's like points a gun at your chest. He's like, give me your wallet.
Then you kill him.
You kill him. And it's like, well, if he wants to try and get a couple of shots off and hit you in the chest, well, his little 38 or the hell he's pulling out on you, you're probably gonna be fine.
Yeah, with a covert 3A, you'll be all set.
Like this punk ass bitch is dead. But anyway, not every paintball hit breaks. Not every gunshot is a kill. Not every time you pull that trigger, the person stops fighting back. All right. So everyone complains. There was an issue here in Toronto. A kid named Sammy Yatim was like wanking it on a public bus, pulled the knife on someone. They realized it, and the police got on the streetcar with him. Sorry, a streetcar. Why, I don't know. He was isolated completely, but they got on the streetcar with a gun, and the kid rushed him, and he shot him like 7 or 8 times. And everyone goes, "Oh, it's excessive." I go, "No, that's what you need. You put, you may have to empty your magazine center mass to fully stop somebody." Anyway, we'll play the last little bit of this video here, just so everyone gets an impression of what happens when someone is allowed to go back to their vehicle. He has now called for help, and he's told them to drop the gun twice now. That was 3 times to drop the gun. He's now yelled back no, so ongoing exchange of please drop the gun, put the gun down now. This guy yelling back no.
Yeah, he should have shot this guy like a half a minute ago.
I think as soon as the person says no, you start shooting. Like, really.
Oh, way before that.
Yeah,
even
he has
a gun, shoot him.
As soon as he goes back to the car, shoot him.
So there you go. That was the first shot fired. We are a minute and a half into the altercation. All right.
I would suggest stopping the video here.
Yeah, the rest of the video...
Considering the rest of the video.
The rest of the video is essentially this man unloading... I believe it was a semi-automatic rifle, by the looks of things, compared to the police officer who appears to be using a pistol from what he drew earlier. Newsflash to everybody else who's watching it: the officer does not make it. All right, the criminal in this case gets back on their merry way back into their car and drives off after murdering a police officer. Because that police officer did essentially everything that all of these whining, whinging, gun-hating leftists have said. Oh, please do this. Well, why don't you do this? Because they die. Because that gets innocent people killed.
Yeah, that also happens to be everything you're trained not to do.
Like, well, that was the video that changed the training. That was huge because obviously, like, that officer did everything he was supposed to do by the book at that time, and even more. And that's the problem. And then that officer did not go home to his family. Simple as that. Anyone who wants to argue, why couldn't you shoot him in the leg? Why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you talk him down? Like, I'm sorry, get fucked. I've got no time for it.
I agree.
So that's one of the big points I wanted to mention to the stream. Another point that I wanted to make was that I've already made the airsoft one. We've covered that fairly well. I just don't understand why Black Lives Matter picks the absolute worst examples they can find.
Yeah.
Like, are there really?
They're funded too,
right?
Well, the problem with it is that they hear every time a black man, typically a black man, because it's almost never a black woman.
Corin Gaines.
But I literally haven't heard a
crazy
single story of that.
You haven't heard of Corin Gaines?
I heard of that one. I just didn't remember it just now.
She pulled a shorty pistol grip shotgun on police who were trying to serve a warrant against the man she had in the house who had violent arrest warrants, and she used her kid as a human shield against the police. He didn't want to get shot. He lived, but she did not.
No. And then fucking Ghazi was retweeting images drawn of her as a hero.
Oh no, not Uhuru or Aquave, y'all.
Yeah. Aquave, y'all. Yeah, it was a hero. Good old guy. But yeah, the vast majority of the time, the second the story comes out that the police shot a black person, whether or not he was armed or unarmed, immediate plans for
the policeman is evil.
Riot.
Yep. So what happens when there was one that happened a while
Innocent
ago.
black man butchers child.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he can't help it.
There was the one. It was Milwaukee. The whole Milwaukee protest was over a black cop shooting a black suspect who had fled from him and pulled out a stolen gun to shoot at the police officer.
This is the same deal. There was a black cop that shot this guy. So
yeah.
But Black Lives Matter. Fine. Whose life matters? The black cop or the black criminal? Or sorry, I shouldn't say that. That is whose life matters? The black cop or the black individual who's under suspicion? Right? Like, no, because if you say suspect, you're immediately claiming that they are a suspect in some kind of crime. In the case of this one,
I prefer the term ass clown.
Ass clown. Oh my god. Like urban jackass.
Yes.
Thug
ass
monkey.
clowns.
No.
Something. Yeah.
Like
we also call them scrotes.
Scrotes?
Yeah, because they're scrotums. They're scrotes.
Yeah.
They're basically a bag of balls.
Oh my god. But
that's usually once they're arrested. They're called scrotes.
I will never understand. I think I've mentioned this before, and I'm almost positive I have it in a video I've done. But I was stopped once by our local tactical unit. Somebody had robbed the 7-Eleven just south of my house. I was heading back to school. I had skipped my physics class. It was a review. I was meeting my friends after school. And, one of my friends goes, hey, you might want to look, somebody's calling you from that vehicle. I look back and there's this black SUV, right? And the window's like a third of the way down. It says, hey, come over to the car, please. And I was like, not looking to get kidnapped and, ass raped today. So, no, I'm okay. Thank you. But no. And he goes, no, you're going to come over to the car right now. And I said, I'm sorry. Do I know you? Window goes down the rest of the way, full tactical uniform, police cruiser pulls up behind it, goes, yeah, it's the cops, we want to have a word with you. Oh, well, okay.
He should have said fuck off and stomped on the gas.
Right, well, I was rollerblading at the time, so there was that. But anyway, I'm like, okay, so I roll myself up to the vehicle, right? But I had a choice. The second that they said that, right, I had a choice. I could either comply with what they asked me to do, or I could say basically fuck it and do whatever I'm going to do anyway. I could just try wheeling my ass off down the road. I could just take off, freaking at a run, right? And either of those two things would not, in and of itself, have warranted me just being blown away, right? I haven't been a threat to anybody yet. There's no real reason to shoot me. However, if I had have reached into my pockets all of a sudden,
Mm.
or if I had have basically said, hey, you know what, fuck the police, and took off, at one of the cars, whatever. Yeah, okay, you know what? Maybe then I'm asking for it. But anyway, so I made the choice.
Allahu Akbar.
Oh yeah, that would have gone over really well. Oh, aloha snack bar. Just right at him. So anyway, I wheel up to the SUV, right? Put my hands directly on the little window silly. It's not a windowsill on a fucking car, but you understand what I mean. Where the top of the window on the door. Hands up there, and in the time it took them to ask me, who are you, where have you been, and who can vouch for that. There's the police cruiser completely on my ass, like literally just pulled around. There's now like 2 feet between cars. I'm essentially sitting on the hood. There is a police marked SUV on the front and back side of this, completely boxing me. Right? I'm looking at this like no-neck linebacker-looking motherfucker in the driver's seat and passenger seat, and I'm scared shitless. All right, in full like shaky adrenaline, jumped up panic mode. Like holy crap, what's going on? But I still decided to say, "Oh, hi, my name is so and so. Yeah, I was at home. I skipped my physics class. Explained it. I was having a nap. Nobody else was home. I'm thinking like, holy shit, I'm like, I'm screwed on this one." And for a little bit of levity, I said, I didn't think that you guys took truancy this seriously. And so back and forth. Well, okay, like we may need to ask some more questions. I go, okay. And all of a sudden, the radio crackles on the cars, and the guy goes, okay, you know what, we're sorry. Suspect got spotted going a different direction. It was a different colored shirt. But the guy had robbed the 7-Eleven and took off on rollerblades. I matched that description, aside from the color of the shirt, which they had just gotten, perfectly. For all they knew, I had just left some 7-Eleven clerk busted up and bleeding on the floor, right? And they were now confronting, an armed and dangerous individual. And I didn't get shot. I didn't get beat. I didn't get tased. I didn't get pepper sprayed. I didn't get anything.
So you didn't have any fun, is what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. No handcuffs at all. But like, nothing bad happened to me, right? I lost like maybe like 8-9 minutes of my time that day, right? Got a pretty interesting story to tell out of it. My friends got a fucking laugh out of it, the bastards. They kept walking, by the way. Fucking pissheads. They kept walking, left me alone. But anyway, I don't see how hard it is to just comply with basic requests, right? Not do things that are considered threatening, and not get your ass blown away. I don't get it. How is that hard?
I guess one of the main reasons why they don't do that is kind of the culture that a lot of them are brought up in now, where it's like, don't comply with the police are evil.
Yeah.
Like that kind of thing. They're in that kind of...
Well, I'm sorry, that's too bad for you then. I got a little tiny bit of sympathy, but you know what? Every human being can make their own choices.
Oh yeah, no, it's wrong, but I'm saying that that kind of culture does definitely encourage the idea of being defiant to authority.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll probably get this flag for this one. All of you, duck and cover now. No, it's not that bad, but if somebody who's going to be, if somebody's going to raise their kids to be like that, and they're going to then raise their kids to be like that, and so on and so forth. And so at some point in the line, somebody stops that gene pool because they decided to pull an airsoft pistol on the wrong person. Well, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, the gene pool got deeper by averages that day.
JT, I think you're missing something here. You're referring to these children of black neighborhoods as being brought up.
Yeah. Good fucking point.
By who?
That's true. Most of them do not have father figures at all. That definitely has a massive influence.
There's no stabilizing effect on the family at that point. There's no and even then. So what male role models do they get? They go out and find some gangster shit.
That's their male role model is a fucking gang member or some thug.
Essentially, their role models are two choices: a priest, which may not always be the greatest, or a gangster, which again may always not be the greatest.
Yeah, but the gangster's probably less likely to rape you.
Unless you wind up in jail. Unless you wind up in jail.
Marginally, he's less likely to.
Oh, I put the odds on the priest.
Yeah. But like, if you go to gangster, then you go to prison, and then you've got like a 100% chance of being raped. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, as long as you join a gang, you're good.
Yeah. As long as they don't want. Boone's in the chat here. How about a priest gangster? Well, they were doubly fucked.
Gangster priest. Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be like? Was it Boondock Saints?
Yeah.
the line we're towing now. But no, so I was trying to keep some live coverage of that from like NBC and whatnot, but I'm gonna try and keep up with what's going on. I can't understand it. I don't get it. There is so much I don't understand about it, and no one will talk to me about it. That is the worst part, is that I try so hard to, and I've used different approaches. I've used some trollish ones, and I've used some serious ones. I've tried to approach people from the Black Lives Matter groups and from, kind of in and around the issues, and nobody wants to talk about it. Everyone wants to just say, you don't get it, you don't understand, it's impossible. You cannot understand. And I said, well, why? I'm human, right? I can empathize with people, right? It doesn't disqualify me from being able to say, no, that was a dumb thing, or that shouldn't have happened, or whatever, whether it's a cop or the criminal, whatever. Not every criminal deserves to be shot. Not every cop needs to shoot somebody. But you know what? A lot of the times, yeah, they do. So to anybody who might watch this, if you want to, confront a cop and then reach back into your car,
yeah,
you are asking for it. And I had that discussion with Mr. Silhouette at one point, a little chat. He goes, I wouldn't use that verbiage. And I go, I don't blame you, but I would. Because you are asking the cop to make a choice, right? And the choice you're asking them to make is either to put your life, right, ahead of the lives of everybody else around, including that police officer. And if you make them make that choice, they are going to shoot you. And
we just had a risk pool training tonight. Actually, I just came from work, and this basically is where the lawyer for our county comes in and says, this is what you can do and this is what you can't do. And that was one of the topics we discussed, was you or them, always you.
Yep. What's the old saying? Better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6?
Yeah, definitely.
Like every single day. How about the Black Lives Matter never mention statistics? Yeah, that one's always fun. They do though. They do. They go, well, whites commit crime against white people in rates comparative to blacks against black people. And I go, yeah, the rate isn't the issue. Like the percentage isn't the issue.
Yeah.
The total numbers are a little staggering.
The numbers is different because the majority of the population is white. Of course, there's going to be higher numbers, but if you look at the percentage is much, much more.
Well, it's the per capita numbers. That's the ones I focus on because that's an indication. Okay, you have this many people, so per X amount of your population, how many murders are you getting? How many rapes are you getting? Right?
Yeah.
And they go, well, little fun fact for everyone who wants to go that black on black crime isn't a thing. I've addressed this before as well, but between 1980 and 2008, 52, I think it was 52.5%. It was either 52 or 53.5% of all single victim homicides in the United States of America were committed, all right, by a black individual. Over
are they the 13% of the population?
The average between that same time period, marking 1980, 90, 2000, 2010, just for the even 2 years, is 12.6% of the population. Better than that, over 90% of all of those individuals committing those homicides were male. Being the population is a roughly 50-50 split, male to female. I think there's more women in the world by a very slight amount nowadays. But anyway, let's call it 50-50. So just under half of all murders, because some of the ones in there are female, just under half of all murders in the U.S. over almost a 30-year time period were committed by a black man. Okay. Now, what does this mean? Well, it doesn't mean you can say that all black men are murderers. That would be ridiculous. It's not my message. The message is when they say, "Oh well, you know what? Police view young black men as more threatening than young white men." I'm sorry, I don't see a problem with that. If it's a slight deviance, you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. If we look at patterns, right? If I look at an individual who's got like the do rag and like the gang flag hanging out of his ass and whatnot, pants down to his knees, and he's blasting "fuck the police" out of his speakers, I'm gonna go. You know what? This guy's probably a little more of a threat than like little Jimmy Neutron strolling on down the street. But maybe I'm a raging racist. I don't know.
You are.
But oh no. Well, I guess I'd rather be the factual racist than be the ignorant, oblivious idiot who just wants to say that I'm right because racism.
But my privilege.
Yeah, fuck your privilege. Member berries. Remember not getting shot by the police? Remember when rap wasn't about drugs and hoes?
No.
It actually used to, like, if you listen to a lot of Tupac's lyrics, you'll get a lot of stuff where he's like talking about respecting women in the community and like trying to like build people up. Like, it's proper inspirational shit back then. And it's just gone completely downhill. It went from like inspirational to like, okay, shit's hard, so I had to sell drugs to get by, and now I've gotten past that. So then it was like, okay, well, you know what? Then I was selling drugs, and now it's glamorous. And then it was like, now I'm doing drugs, it's glamorous, and it's like, and now Lil Wayne is dead. He's not actually
no
dead,
loss.
but no loss. Actually, he opposes Black Lives Matter.
Ain't.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, that little fucking watered gremlin-looking motherfucker. All right. Everyone has to have seen that image by now.
Yeah.
He looks just like a fucking gremlin. But anyway, he's like, no, he goes, I haven't experienced any racism. He's like, fuck that. It's like, how's this nonsense? Oh, his reaction to the whole Black Lives Matter thing is priceless. So priceless. White people die more than black people. Boons? I guess it's boons. Yes, they do. They are killed, and they are. They're disproportionately killed when it comes to actual interactions with the police when it comes to violent crimes. So if you're a black man and you commit a violent assault, any kind of felony crime, right? You are less likely on your individual basis to be shot, right, by a police officer during the arrest.
And that's because the police officer is scared of persecution.
Yes. 100%. You hesitate, you go, am I going to wind up on CNN as the guy who shot that black kid? And you're dead. And it all
I'm not a
comes full
moderator.
circle.
How dare you?
Hmm?
How dare you not make me a moderator?
Oh, I didn't make anyone moderator. Fuck all of you.
Yeah, I'm not even a moderator.
You are
Like,
all
fuck-
scum.
And you love me, JT.
Fuck everybody else in here.
Oh god!
Let's see
You
here.
wouldn't like me. I just lay there and giggle.
Oh, no, please. How do I make people? How do I do these things?
Just the thought of that.
How do I make people? I have no idea what I'm doing as far as making you all moderators and shit. So you're SOL.
Okay, I know how. So what you want to do is you want to hover over their names, and it should come up with something that'll allow you to do things. Maybe if you can click on their name, or I don't remember how I did it.
Oh yeah. You're real learned on this one. Saruman, you're a dick. Mutes Jax. Mute. How do I unmute her? What the fuck?
Jax, click on yourself.
Jax,
Kill
you've been muted.
yourself.
There you go. That's harassment.
That's sexual harassment.
misogyny.
My sexism.
That is literally silencing women.
Legitimately, yeah.
Remember being able to make jokes?
I'm offended right now.
Like, fucking hell. So, there's so
Yeah,
many
there's
people
a
I
better
wanna
way to
punch
make a
in the
woman
face.
shut up.
Ah, bazing.
Exactly.
Yeah, slice her throat open. I mean,
Exactly.
what?
That'll do it.
What? I mean, that'll work, but
I
why?
was just gonna go with stuff a dick down it, but I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what? You do you.
Oh yeah, Bones. Send me that, man.
No.
If you're gonna slit every woman's
Using-
throat, you are gonna be
Don't
doing
say
it.
Guys,
Guys.
you realize using your dick isn't safe. They can bite. Use a gag. Jeez.
You see, yeah, I've always
But it's
thought that
fun
everyone's-
when they bite.
Another shotgun.
You like
And struggle.
Hashtag dick of steel.
Yeah, I like bleeding down their throat.
Ew.
It's
All
I
right.
know it's the period guy. He's coming
bit of
back.
payback for that time of
Andy,
month.
why?
So now that we've thoroughly derailed this entire stream,
Oh god.
like very thoroughly, I want to try and bring it back into some level of reality. I'm just gonna check in on kind of the live updates and see what's going on with.
Oh yeah, man. That is true, Boone. Good old roofies.
Good old roofies, that'll do it. Let's see here. Charlotte protest live updates from CNN. Motherfucker. Oh, I really should be more like somber about all this because somebody's dead. But fuck, man, my give a fuck meter is at the absolute. Like it's broken. It is completely just fucked.
yeah, mine's been gone for years.
Like
Too much time in jail.
I mean, like, it's bad that someone's dead, but they did kind of ask for it in a way.
you don't get into your car holding a gun on a police officer.
Yeah.
You just, like, and I understand this whole open carry thing, but I was now again, this is just me being me. I was under the impression that open carry stops when you start waving shit around.
Yeah, it
Mm.
does.
Like
Open
even-
carry just means it can be holstered.
Yeah. But you had a better
Yeah.
goddamn good reason to draw your firearm.
Yeah, if you draw it, isn't it drawing it illegal in America?
Depends on. It actually has to constitute what they call. Well, in my state, it has to constitute what they call a threatening display. Which means you have to draw it in. It's really kind of nebulous in a way that is in a threatening fashion. You don't actually even have to draw it to do a threatening display. You can actually just put your hand on it while attempting to intimidate someone. That's a threatening display of a weapon. You're showing them you have a weapon with an intent to use it.
It's the old school Wild West finger roll before the duel.
Yeah.
That little the little spider fingers before you draw. Don't do that. No spider fingers.
Yeah, just pull it up and shoot him in the face.
Jack's like spider fingers. I mean, what?
Stop with the derailing. Let's see. Father and holy fuck, a father of 7, Keith Lamont Scott.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, at least his legacy is being carried on.
Yeah, Stefan Molyneux did a video already on some factual stuff. I don't know if you've seen it yet.
I'll be honest, I do try to avoid Molyneux.
Yeah, what's that?
I've seen some of his stuff from a little while ago, and he creeps me the fuck out.
Oh yeah?
Straight up, motherfuckers, I get that like chill in the back of my
Do
spine.
you get like the sex offender vibe from him?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
But not the really aggressive sex offender, like the one who kind of just like slyly creeps around your neighborhood. You're like, that guy's fucking shady.
So
Yeah, the guy who just like
that
stop
one uncle
playground
you
and
don't
talk
invite
to
over
all
for
the
Christmas
kids.
anymore.
Yeah, exactly. That one uncle that everyone knows never comes around the kids.
well anyway,
Back from the
yeah,
room.
he did a video.
JT dropped out.
It went silent so suddenly, and I got scared.
Yes, you were booted.
Right.
So yeah, he did a video where he went over a bunch of this stuff, where he was talking about a lot of the different stories and shit that people were telling about it, and what was actually reported. Like people were saying that the dude was holding a book. The guy who actually shot him was a plainclothes detective, but there were other officers that had body cams. So there is body cam footage. They just haven't released it yet because they're going over it to make sure before they do anything else with it. Like cops are actually supposed to do gathering and evaluating the evidence before they make any particular statements. But everybody's just kind of jumping the gun, no pun intended, and fucking flipping out. What, did JT go to rub one out or something?
Yeah, he did.
Obviously,
My fault. So
it'll be dropping out of live soon if he doesn't come back.
Oh
Oh well.
Uh-oh. I put a picture of that gremlin Little Wayne in the chat.
no.
Oh shit.
What is up with his tattoos on his neck? I hate people who get tattoos on their face and necks and stuff.
It's
Wait, who's
pretentious and
this?
douchebaggish.
Yeah, it looks so gross. Little Wayne.
Who this? Oh.
Oh my god, he does look like a fucking gremlin. You're right.
No.
Like old school fucking 1980s movie Gremlin.
Yeah.
He
Aren't they making a
does.
remake of that movie?
They are, yeah. At some point,
I
it's
hope
probably
it's
gonna
good.
suck. No, it's gonna suck.
It most likely will. It's pretty hard to beat the original. I love that movie.
Yeah,
The
they're
one green one.
The microwave
Pretty good.
scene is so disgusting. I saw that as a kid and was so creeped out. You know what I'm talking about, where they put the gremlin into the microwave?
yeah.
We have completely destroyed this stream.
Yeah, essentially.
I've seen that movie a bunch of times. I've seen Ghostbusters, all those 80s fucking films. I actually lived through that.
Hold on, I'll send you another one.
Stream guy? No, JT. No, the fuck.
No, you left, JT.
You left, numbnuts. So,
Oh, I just saw that art that you did, Jax. That's really good.
It's pretty neat. I can't draw faces.
Is that you again, or is that something else?
It's pretty
They're
neat.
sexy. That's good.
They're sexy.
Why the hell is that one selected? Sorry, I'm just fucking around with some music software I recently got to try and sort it out.
What'd you get?
Speak more.
There we go. I've just got the
There he is.
Novation Launch Key Mini, because that's one of the easier things to work with.
Oh, that's pretty cool. What do you write?
Oh my God.
And I'm using that with just Ableton Live.
What are you writing? Like what style?
I'm just doing my own. I'm just trying to work on doing my own channel music so that I don't have to rely on anyone for a while.
Oh, okay.
I'm an independent white man.
Right.
Who don't
I'm
need
an
no
independent
bicycle.
black
So a
woman.
racist is what I'm
Strong,
saying.
independent black woman.
Who don't need no man.
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 Yeah, I'm back, by the way.
Yeah, it's about time, JJ.
I was off on this full. The fuck.
Did you rant?
Yeah, no, I went off on a. Who is that?
It's a sign.
What am I hearing right now?
What are you on?
Oh, here we
Heavy
are.
breathing.
Okay. Live
You
update.
tripping,
Charlotte
man.
protest. Holy shit.
Stop being panda.
Who's the heavy breathing? Because I'm
not heavy
about
breathing.
40 centimeters away from my mic.
I'm not heavy
Oh my
breathing.
God.
The heavy breathing was on purpose.
Read why.
No, other than you. Apparently
Oh
someone
my
else
god.
was.
Guys, this. Holy shit.
What?
Damn.
Yeah, shit's just gone nuts.
Hey, it's humongous. It's just gone wild,
That's
man.
actually sexual harassment, Jack. She can't say that. That's clearly
Look
not
at him.
humongous.
Humongous.
So yeah, shit's going down right now in Charlotte. It's getting nuts.
And this is all just over the airsoft gun, yeah?
No, this is over the
This is
guy
everything.
who had the gun in the car.
Oh, right, that one, yeah. Jeez.
We have 10 people, guys. We can't fuck this up.
19?
10.
10.
Jesus.
Oh, okay.
10.
Well,
Yeah, it's just because she
She
says
doesn't
10.
speak English very well.
I say
Yeah,
10.
10.
10.
Oh,
I
yeah,
say
10.
10.
So,
Tin is a
wait,
metal.
so what do you call a tin can then?
A
A
10
tan
can?
can.
Tan can?
A tan
Tin.
can.
10.
Alright, stop
So they're
killing
both
my
tin.
fucking stream, you cancerous cunts.
Yeah!
So anyway, let's just see here, kind of, this is what I was trying to do earlier. So protester, it's the second night, shot and killed Keith Lamont Scott, father of 7. Let's see here. So here's the latest. One person's been shot, is in critical condition. You saw that earlier, is on life support. So you reported earlier the person was shot and killed. However, they were shot by a civilian. Last I saw was they were on life support. Madness. Here you can see,
Black Lives Matter.
yeah, surreal moment. Yeah, state of emergency. Yeah, the National Guard's being brought in.
Oh, good. They love to kill people.
Right? This has gone so well in the past with, Kent State. Just saying. I know, it's a different National Guard now, but fucking hell. And all the goddamn athletes. Oh, fuck the athletes. I hate this. I hate this part right here. This part right here. All of this going on.
Athletes and celebrities are amazing because just because they're good at and famous for something else doesn't mean I give a fuck what their opinion is.
Mhm.
My issue is the fact that Steph Curry's in this Stephen Curry, where Steph Curry's gonna sit here and go, praying for my city. We deserve better than this. Then give yourselves better than that. Who are the people ruining your fucking city?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see cops burning down, like doing millions and millions of dollars of property damage. I don't see it.
Yeah, they're
No, it is
trashing their own
this-
neighborhood and then they'll bitch because they want somebody else to pay to repair it.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. What is all of this nonsense?
What'd be pretty funny is after a giant riot happens, the police and the government just don't do anything at all. They just let
Absolutely. Fuck them.
the wreckage be there and
Yep.
just see how they deal with it.
Yeah,
Oh,
go clean it up yourself. Here's a shovel.
Yeah, exactly.
This is wrong. Oh no, not wings. Oh, new protests. Reporter hit by person running. Boom.
Oh,
Apparently the guy came up and apologized afterwards. He was just running out of the way of something. But like this is what kills me. This Buffalo Wild Wing being destroyed. Like there's no reason. Okay, this is gonna sound really really racist, but come on, I thought you guys liked chicken. What? Why do you gotta hurt what you love?
that is really, really racist.
Why do you hurt? I don't. And then this. Oh my god, this part
Does
here.
that look like a KFC to you? It's not
That's
a KFC,
true.
man.
Yeah, it's
Fair
not a
point.
KFC.
Look at all the
Wild
fucking
wings.
people in their masks and shit. Fireworks are fucking throwing around. On
I
ATVs
don't
and
think
whatnot.
that thing up above was actually a firework. I think that was a
Oh, it's
light
tear gas.
shot.
Not
No,
even tear
in the
gas.
top left.
In this?
Yeah, in that video in the top left, it seems like
This
it
here?
was a street light going boom. It could have been tear gas though.
No, that's
that.
Look at the little spirally bits that come off of it. I'm
Yeah.
betting firework on this one. Watch. And now.
Yeah, but I'm saying like where it came from. I mean,
Oh yeah. No, I think it might have been tear gas actually. Good.
yeah, because then there's smoke on the ground, so you know.
Yeah, cluster, like a fucking cluster grenade of tear gas. As much as that would suck, that's bitching.
Yeah, people should just start using napalm.
So here's an interesting image.
Yeah.
If you're playing the home game, I give you 3 guesses at this guy's race.
I think he's white.
African American.
He's clearly white.
He's clearly white.
Clearly.
He's Hispanic, but not the good Hispanics.
He is white. He's whiter than I am, folks. This man is Caucasian.
I mean, like, I'm a
Sure.
pure blood Nigerian. He's like, bloody hell. You know what I'm
Third
saying?
blood Nigerian.
Yeah.
So let's watch some of this. Let's see what's going on CNN. Fuck, I hate CNN, but like
Big
rollerblading.
News
There's
Network.
me. There's me. Rollerblading up to the police, not being shot in the face. Yeah, state of emergency. There you go. Declared in Charlotte. Now this was like 4 hours ago, a little over. Like, I'm wondering when the National Guard's gonna show up because like that shit's gonna get yeah. Ooh, I don't. No, I can't say it. Can't say it like this one here. Governor McCrory says he's in favor of equipping officers with body cameras, but not for making the footage public. He thinks it should be investigations and for showing family only.
In Australia, that's already the norm. All police officers have to wear cameras on them. Yeah. I don't know why all countries don't have it. In Russia, I think they do too, unless that's just for cars.
We use cameras here too.
Yeah, but it's not the norm. Like, not every state has that as part of their kit.
Yeah.
See, we have
a bit strange.
The question has been brought up in Canada now. Will it be going over to being body cameras on all cops? And I'm like,
oh no, I think every place should have that because then you can see both exactly what happened and who was in the wrong.
The only problem I have is that it's not cheap, and up here there's not enough problems to justify the money. I don't see the justification for the spending.
Well, if you didn't have a socialist government, you also wouldn't have as much of a problem with it being poor.
Well, no, it's not the poorness. It's literally just why spend if you don't have to.
Canada and Australia are both really rich, so I don't know what you're on about, man.
Like, well, at least we got natural resources that are ass. Hey, how about you guys stop
The American wants to talk about debt. The American wants to talk about national debt, does he?
No. I didn't say debt. I said
you've almost got the same amount of debt as the world has money.
Wait, you're gonna say that if you're extremely in debt, you're not poor?
Right, exactly.
Okay.
We don't have to pay that shit back. Who's gonna make us? Who the fuck is gonna make us? Really? Are you? No.
The rest of the world could.
Yeah.
Like, the entire Middle East could.
Rest of the world pulls out its loan.
The entire Middle East hates you, so you know.
Yeah, whatever. Canada's not gonna make us.
Come on, guys.
No, Canada just sit here quietly waiting, just eyeballing Alaska.
Yeah, what are you gonna take it with your one squad of fucking airplanes?
Yep.
Oh.
We don't even drop bombs; just drop dynamite.
Or you're like 3,500 ground troops.
Oh yeah. We have a history of making more with less. Remember August 1812, 1814?
Yeah, we got a little bit bigger since then.
You might have goofed on that one, but the White House has been whitewashed for a reason.
It wasn't the Canadians that burned it; it was the Brits.
It was the Canadians. I resent that remark.
The Canadians were Brits at this point.
It was Upper and Lower Canada.
You moron sandwich.
It was Upper and Lower Canada. So Canada was who you went to war with. We had British reinforcements, but you went to war with Canada. And we won that goddamn war.
Oh, that's really sad for America to be defeated by Canada. All the bullets sorry on them.
Like baby Canada.
Yeah, it wasn't even proper Canada yet.
We're still not even proper country, but you know.
Yeah, all 30 million people.
36.18. Get it right.
Right, exactly. You're basically that's the percentage of Americans that already don't pay taxes or contribute to society. So really, we should just annex you because you already don't pay American taxes. So who gives a fuck? I mean, it really wouldn't change much.
Australia's got 25 million. We've got even less.
Ah, fuck you guys. But yours.
But we've got New Zealand.
Wow.
So now we're at the same level as Canada.
Guys, I don't know.
Oh, if you add in New Zealand.
Was it zoned out?
Well, we got to join army anyway, so it's fine.
It says the New Zealander that's owned by an Australian. So I mean, geez.
Yeah, exactly.
Zing.
I'm owned by 2 Australians.
How does that work? Is it like a weekend custody thing or what?
Yeah.
They swap, they trade off.
Yeah.
Timeshare, you know.
Just make sure you wash it out before you visit. Oh my god, her neck. Just, god damn it.
What has happened to this stream? Come on, get back to topic, quick.
Yeah, let's talk about violence again. 'Cause
look at this!
getting weird.
Look at this! Police man killed by officer had a gun.
When was this?
Charlotte police shootings. This is fairly recent. I want video shown now playing. So yes, this was 4:05 p.m. So we're going back in time here, right, with each clip. But yes, they're saying he had a gun, and the mayor is angling to try and get the footage.
A father of 7.
Oh yeah, we covered that issue.
Yeah, we saw that. Yeah,
his kids can be his pallbearers and +1.
Oh my god.
I'm going to
Yeah,
hell
he
for
obviously
that one.
didn't understand the meaning of the words birth control.
And where can
I think he was-
the old right is concerned about the refugee birth rates. I mean,
he was too poor to afford a television. He had to settle for something else.
Oh my god. His dishwasher broke. He fucked it up. So, what the hell's going on here? I don't have the audio. Motherfucker. Let's see. What is going on here? This is it. Oh, so this is the mayor.
we are professionals.
Tie your shoe and go to the zoo.
Wow. So I think I'll run this here. Oh, beauty. Ha 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 ha.
Close the cops.
Who the?
Well, Tanuki just said, JT Viper, bourbon, gasoline, cigars, burn it all down.
Yeah, dear God.
Me too.
Excuse me. Where are my captions?
They haven't been done yet. The YouTube heroes haven't gotten here.
Oh, fuck the YouTube heroes.
Oh, yeah,
my
the
God.
YouTube heroes. That's amazing. I want to be one.
Yeah, me
I'm
too, man.
applying.
Yeah, I want those.
I would
special
totally
privileges.
report
I want a
all
mass
of my
flag.
own videos. Well, if I had any more than 3.
Imagine how many anti-feminist trolls are just gonna get that privilege and then mass flag like Anita Sarkeesian and Lacey Green.
Oh, she's getting flagged up the ass.
Right away.
Yeah, that's the only action her ass
I'm
is
not
getting.
saying you should do that. I'm not condoning these actions, but it's gonna happen.
I might be.
I think you should condone these actions.
My channel does not condone these actions. I might.
Oh my God. So apparently the debate right now has come down to whether or not he directly pointed it at an officer. Because
Yeah.
that's supposed to fucking matter.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He was ordered to drop it and refused, so who gives a shit?
Like,
Yeah.
Shoot him right in the fucking face.
don't get back into your car. Or sorry, no, this guy was in the car. This guy was the one that was in the car. Sorry. So, stay in the car. Okay, gets in the car. Okay, sir, we're gonna need you to not get back in your car. Gets back in his car. Okay, sir, we're gonna need you to put the gun down. Doesn't put the gun down. Bang. What the fuck? Black Lives Matter. Everybody's like, fuck.
Yeah. So, and because of all that, that equals a giant protest.
I
When it was
know.
completely
Let's
logical and
destroy our
completely reasonable.
Let's destroy our entire neighborhood and harm all of the little bit of actual business that we have.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Let's run the local economy into the ground, cause millions and millions of dollars in property damage. Apparently get somebody shot because, reasons. And they're now on life support. Because oppressions, racism, 300 years ago slavery.
Yeah.
2.
Oh. 2, sorry.
200 years ago, yeah.
Okay, after 2 centuries, fuck it, it's done. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I'm just letting go of the War of 1812 now because we just hit the 200-year mark. Right? That's just it's just dying off in my brain.
So we're gonna let go of all the Nazi and Jew jokes, are we?
Oh
like
no!
100
Fuck no!
years.
Those are funny forever.
Well, it's not that we're gonna let go of the jokes. It's that we're gonna let go of the butthurt on it.
Oh, the butt hurt. Okay,
You let go of the butthurt after 200 years. Like 220
Oh, yeah.
if you're really tender on it.
You know,
I
that
mean,
whole-
like, I don't think there's any Australians that still hate the British because of the mining tax. Like, I'm pretty sure that's ended.
Probably one.
what? Wait, what? There are countries other than America? What are you guys talking about?
Here we go. This is the moment that Rory first met Otterface. What? I don't understand any of this. What are you saying? There's other countries? There's other places in the world?
No,
Doesn't
what are you
matter.
on about?
Well, not that matter.
The sad thing is, there are actually people in America that know basically no countries. I think everyone here has probably seen the video from those that Australian TV show where they go to America
my
and
God.
ask the most
Yeah.
basic questions.
It isn't just
What
America. Though.
religion
There was a girl at my high school who thought England was in America.
Oh my God!
New
you don't
England is.
understand
New
the
England.
continent
My
of Hawaii.
wife is actually from Northern Ireland, and people constantly think that Northern Ireland is not part of the UK because they just don't know.
It's like, so West Virginia's not part of the U.S. Like,
It's fine, guys.
Yeah.
Australia and New
Legit.
Zealand are the same thing.
Aren't you guys the same country?
We
Yeah.
virtually are. though.
We aren't quite the same country. We don't fuck as many sheep, and
Yeah.
Oh,
we,
shut up.
I've heard that
I can't
actually.
even get
And generally speaking, we're taller than them.
but nobody holds a
That's 'cause
candle
we're
to
hobbits,
sheep
come on.
fucking in like Kentucky.
I
Yeah,
Yeah, I
honestly,
used to
I
play
honestly-
video
In
games with
terms
a
of
guy who was
culture
an
and
Aussie.
history
I
and
used to
stuff,
call him
we're
a Kiwi
essentially
all
exactly
the
the
time.
same.
What? You all talked
One at a
once?
time.
I'm confused.
Okay, who's talking about having sex with multiple Kiwis at one time?
That was
Sounds
I think
pretty good.
that was the conglomeration of everything. We were talking about New Zealanders have Australia beat for sheep fuckery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was telling
Absolutely.
everyone that Kentucky
Oh, we
and
produce
Kentucky
more
have
wool.
everyone beat. And Shotgun was saying something.
What were you saying?
I was saying I used to play with an Aussie. I used to play video games with this guy, and I used to call him a fucking Kiwi all the time. I used to piss him off
Oh, it does.
Oh, that's with this.
all the time.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
always ask him about like, what part of New Zealand his city was in, and
my favorite is,
The capital
do you
of
live
New
in
Zealand
Hobbiton?
is clearly Sydney.
Yeah.
Always ask, do you live by Hobbiton? Like, just drive people up the wall. Fucking Aussies.
I don't think I even want to visit like the hobbit holes and stuff in New Zealand. Regular doorways are often hard enough for me.
Giant motherfucker.
Yeah, 6'3". No, 6'5".
5.
6.
Yeah.
Yep.
5.
that's way too fucking tall. Just let
big.
you know, we should probably cut you off at the knee.
I'm
You guys
6'3", and I'm like a million times younger than all of you.
Just cotton. Just fucking king of the hill. Chop him off with the shins.
Older probably than anybody else here, so.
I would say so.
And better
So
armed.
this is a
And
diverse.
much better armed than. Oh, I'm definitely better armed than everybody here.
Apocalypse party at Shotgun's place.
I actually, I probably have more guns than the entire Australian military, so.
The Australian military is really well armed. Thank you very much.
Actually, my
as am
favorite-
I.
My favorite point about the Australian military was its navy. Because this always
What, the
gets
biggest
me.
one in the Pacific?
Well, except for the U.S. Pacific Fleet,
Yeah, obviously, other than the US.
Hey, you're just sitting there like militarily dick stroking, going, yeah, the biggest one in the Pacific.
Everybody's
Yeah.
just
The U.S.
so
is like,
jealous.
I have literally no investment in the Australian Armed Forces, and so I'm even too tall to fucking be a pilot. So, and they were the only part of it I cared about at any point. So, go ahead.
But they, oh my god. So the British, same thing. The Australian Navy.
Oh,
Oh,
shots fired.
broadside.
Oh no,
I like
we're
Britain.
we're
I like
essentially
Britain.
still British, just like
Commonwealth.
yeah.
Anyway,
We've got the Union Jack. It's
they
close enough.
funded.
Yeah.
They funded breast augmentation for their female soldiers or seamen.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever you want to call them. I shit you not. The Australian
That's such an
Navy
Aussie
was,
thing to do. That
was
is such an
paying
Aussie thing to do.
for the boob jobs of its female Navy service people.
Yeah, to make
Honestly,
them
I gotta
smaller.
say, if I'm a taxpayer, that's kind of I don't have a problem with that.
Decent place
Yeah.
for that to go. Decent
Right?
place.
I mean, I'd rather do that than spend like $50,000 on a fucking toilet seat.
There you go. Like now, do all the naval, the sailors get like dick jobs as well? Like you get the extra couple inches. Like let's be
It was
fair
to make
here.
them smaller. Why would you do that?
It was to make them. It was not.
What, the breast jobs? Yeah, they were.
No, it wasn't.
What?
I'm not kidding. You could get breast. I said augmentation, not reduction.
Yeah, if you make them bigger, then it's harder for a bullet to get all the way through the
But
chest.
it's
and
also
get the
harder to
fucking
do
power.
literally everything else that you're meant to do as a military man.
It depends. Well, but are we talking?
Yeah, but
Why are
it's
you
not like
getting-
they're going to combat anyway. If they get fucking called up, they're just getting knocked up anyway.
They just gotta look really, really good in those tight sailor outfits. That's the only. The military's going. This is a marketing coup. No, honestly, the psychology of it, or the reasoning of it, was that basically it was
Guys
a
will join to
confidence
protect hot bitches.
No, it was a confidence booster.
I find that so stupid.
It's absolutely
Why
ridiculous.
would we fund it?
Hashtag
It
all
would, it would
boobs
make
matter.
sense if there were uniform breast reduction. That makes perfect sense. But for breast enlargement, that makes no sense.
1 second, I will get you the article.
Yes,
This
please. I want
chat
to have
is
a look at
becoming
this.
cancerous.
Oh, of course it is. It
What-
always does.
That-
It's
this
always
person my
my
attention
fault.
today.
So is the Telegraph a fairly reliable source?
What?
The Telegraph.
I know what a telegraph is. What do you want about?
No, I'm saying
Oh,
the
right.
telegraph.co.uk.
Yeah, I know what you're on about.
Okay.
No idea.
Well, here you go. Australian Navy
Oh.
pays for breast enlargements.
That's.
So I'm going to
What is
screen
this?
share this
Oh,
because reasons.
I understand why. It's because it's good for flotation in case this.
It's actually not. They don't float as well.
Yeah,
Pig
come on.
breasts do not float the same. as normal ones.
joking.
No. Now this is back in 2007, but the Navy defended it.
Just
We're
accept
Australian
it, JG.
Probably may be gone now.
I maybe, but I don't know.
It's because they're liberal. That's why.
So for everyone,
It's the Liberal Party. That's why
The-
they've done it. The
the
Liberal
Australian-
Party is
The
retarded.
Australian Liberal is not liberal. Fuck you. The Australian
yeah,
Yeah,
Liberal
no,
Party
the
is
Australian Liberal Party is not liberal. The Australian Liberal Party is retarded.
All
No,
liberals
so-
are
Kind of
retarded.
goes hand in hand, but like,
So
it is.
listen to this. For
Okay.
everyone who can't read it, because I'm not going to fuss around with the fucking screen share shit. The Royal Australian Navy is under pressure to explain why it has spent tens of thousands of pounds paying for female soldiers to have breast enlargements. The opposition
Australian
Labour
Navy
Party.
Pounds? What the fuck? We
I
don't
know, I
spend
don't know.
pounds.
Well, it's
Yeah, we have dollars.
It's written for Brits though, so they
Yeah,
can.
it's
Yeah,
Telegraph.
it's on Telegraph UK.
So the opposition Labour Party this week will grill the government over revelations that the operations were granted to women whose small breasts had caused them crises of self-confidence. On the face of it, taxpayer funded. I can't even read this. Fuck. On the face of it, taxpayer
So
funded
cringe.
breast
Why would you do
enhancement
this, Liberal?
is a questionable practice, said Labour's defense spokesman Joel Fitzgibbon. Great name, by the way. I have to say it smacks of a government that is out of touch. The Navy defended the practice, saying the procedure was only allowed for psychological rather than cosmetic reasons. Any money
No,
goes...
mate. It was for
Ah.
balance. It was for balance.
So
Just
can I get a
evening those
dick
puppies out,
enlargement
right?
for psychological reasons?
That's what I was saying, man. That's what I was saying. If you have like one day where you kind of underestimate the size of your junk, boom.
Michael, you're Labour, yeah?
Me, I'd
Yeah.
be. I don't even know if I'd support Labour. I guess, like,
Which would you prefer?
out of Labour
A
and Liberal,
giant
would you
douche
prefer,
for a turd
um,
sandwich.
I would prefer
Yeah,
Labour over
would you
Liberal.
prefer like would you prefer Kevin Rudd or Tony Abbott?
Blech. Kevin Rudd, Kevin
As
Rudd,
in
Kevin Rudd.
dead.
I have no idea who either of those people are. So
I
flip
would-
a coin.
It would have to be Kevin Rudd because fucking Tony Abbott was gonna be a fucking priest,
Oh my god.
and he is an idiot. He is an idiot. There is a video online of him being interviewed by a reporter, where the reporter asked him a question, and he's literally going
Canadian?
for about 30 seconds.
Oh fuck.
He called Canada Canada.
Did he
It
really?
is called Canadian.
I'll take that.
He is a literal monkey. Look at pictures of him. He's a chimpanzee.
Tony Abbott,
Reason
more
my-
like Tony fucking faggot. Am I right?
Yeah.
Except
Because that
Except
joke
he
hasn't
doesn't
been
even
made
want
100
to go through.
times.
he doesn't
Tony
even
Abbott
want
was
gay marriage to go
voted-
through.
Tony Abbott not recently, when he was in power, was voted the most incompetent prime minister in all of history
Really?
Go off.
of any
Well-
country.
Well,
Hey,
fuck
if you're gonna
that.
do something,
Trudeau,
do it
John
well.
Key?
Trudeau's got him beat. My favorite
Oh,
Justin
yeah.
Trudeau is his
Yeah,
most
Trudeau's
recent
probably
one.
gonna kill him.
For any if not literally. So Trudeau just went with Kathleen
Oh,
Wynne, the
Mac.
Premier of Ontario, and the National Environment Minister, female, by the way.
Mhm.
To the
all
mosque?
went yes, all
That
went
mosque?
to a
Yeah.
mosque, and it was a gender segregated mosque. So-
no.
Just to recap this,
How
Feminist Prime Minister.
diverse.
He does say it. Self-styled, as
Yeah.
they say, self-proclaimed feminist prime minister Justin Trudeau took the female premier of Ontario and the female national minister of the environment to a gender-segregated mosque for a speaking engagement.
Oh my god.
And somebody called him on it. I think it was Ezra Levant from the Rebel called him on it in a media scrum. And if you
Oh my
watch,
God.
oh my god, it's glorious. Again, I'm not doing the whole fucking sound thing, but I am doing a video on it because it's hilarious. I have the perfect gag for it. But he basically starts going and you watch him having an aneurysm the entire time, and he's just like slowly shutting down, and you can feel his soul just shriveling up like testicles on a cold day. And oh, it's glorious. It is. I've never laughed so hard. I've never laughed harder than that in my life.
This,
Samaj,
this is something from that kind of regard. This, have a look at this. This was from Tony Abbott, I think, in 2011. Yeah, 2011. So one of the things is that this soldier was killed, and Tony Abbott said, "Shit happens."
Yeah.
Oh
He
my God.
legitimately said that. And then in an interview, when he was asked about it, he just stayed silent for 28 seconds,
Yeah.
just looking at the person,
this is what I was
nodding
talking
his
about.
head.
Yeah.
He goes full retard.
No, it's pretty obvious that
And his
sometimes
his sister is a lesbian, and he was going against gay rights. Like,
I know.
yeah, that's just
It was
that's just
the
some solid
worst.
sibling rivalry.
The worst. I reckon it may end up becoming a tie between Trudeau and Tony Abbott for the worst prime ministers ever. 'Cause
Yeah, but Trudeau
He is-
wins for hair.
Tony Abbott doesn't have any hair, so you know.
Precisely my point. So he says, "Oh my God!" After being briefed on the issue, nah, it's pretty obvious that well, this is the best. Sometimes shit happens, doesn't it?
This was over
Oh
a
my
soldier
God.
being killed.
you got to get the voice right. It's gonna be like, shit happens. doesn't it?
Shit happens, mate. Shit happens. And the stupid thing is, as well, he's not even Australian. He's English.
Well, no wonder he's a fuckwit.
Yeah, he wasn't even born in Australia. It's pathetic. Really, we should have the thing like how you guys have it, that your presidents have to be born in the US. I don't know,
Our
understand
president
why
hasn't
we
been
don't
born
have
in the U.S. Not for like the last 8 years, anyway.
that. He was born
Oh.
in Hawaii, man. Calm your face.
Are we going
You know,
down the
Or
birther
so
route right
they
now?
say.
Yeah, he's also
Okay.
Muslim and
All
a
right,
lizard man.
satire. Got it. Okay, satire. I was concerned.
Oh, is the video on YouTube somewhere of him eating a raw onion?
Of what?
What?
Of eating a what now?
Tony Abbott eating a raw onion.
That one? Yeah, I'm sure it's somewhere. Hold on.
Yeah. Trudeau was also
yeah,
a Marvel comic. Yes.
Look up Tony Abbott onion.
This is
right there.
This is why we go. This is why we go through so many Prime Ministers. There's so many idiots.
They're so stupid. I put it in the chat. Second one.
I keep hoping that you know
Why? Why?
claim it was a giant joke.
Why?
The fuck?
And look at it. He's so dead in the eyes. He doesn't even move. It's just like his normal diet.
You do realize there are actually sweet onions, correct?
You know, yeah.
It's
I don't know, man.
though.
That guy looks like he has
brown
dead.
onion.
That guy looks like he has dead fish eyes.
Oh,
The first comment is brilliant. Act human. Act human. Nailed it.
One second.
He legitimately looks dead in the eyes at all times, though. Oh, he's so fucking dumb.
My mother made this joke once, and it was creepy accurate. It is just weirdly accurate. Does anyone know who Carla Homolka is?
No.
Okay. One half of one of Canada's most disgusting serial killing couples ever.
That's kind of hot.
And when you look at her face, all right, she has these dead, soulless eyes. All right, like it is creepy. There is just nothing in there, right? So let's see here. Can I find the image? She could smile, and her facial features would all smile, but her eyes would just be like absolute fucking weirdly dead.
Oh, so she's just a sociopath.
Oh, absolutely. And so like, oh man, here we go. This one's a golden one. So let's roll this back. Here we go. So I'll do the image link URL here. All right. So entire face smiles, right? Even the guy on the right, you can see that kind of the eyebrows raise a bit. You get some expression in there in the eyes, the way that they kind of curve when they smile. But for some reason, no matter what she did, just look up Carla Homolka. Her eyes were just fucking dead. Just dead. All right?
How do you spell Homolka?
Homolka. Homo LKA.
Homolka.
No, she would actually probably bite it off.
That's all right. She wouldn't have a
It
jaw
looks
left.
like she's like.
There you go.
You got to choke her out first, so she's not going to be biting much of anything.
So here it is.
Oh.
Here's Stephen Harper, our last prime minister. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. I might be able to. I might screen share this just because.
I think you're a bit high. He looks pretty cool. He looks like a cool bro.
You're kidding, right?
No, he looks friendly right?
But just look at the eyes. Don't look at the rest of the face. Just the eyes.
Just the eyes. Once you see the
Are
eyes,
the eyes
don't smile.
smiling?
The
Are
eyes
the
don't
eyes
smile,
Yeah, I can see what you're talking about. Yeah.
right? He's dead.
Don't either.
He's dead in there. There's nothing inside of that head except for like robotic parts.
Hashtag conspiracy.
No, that'd only be if Arnold Schwarzenegger got president. He's the Terminator.
He's awesome. I wish he could become
I would-
president. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish it was Arnold Schwarzenegger v Trump. I wish it was. That would be fantastic.
Oh my God. Well, no, but Trump's conservative though, is he not? He's a Republican.
Yeah, they both
Yeah,
are.
Trump's
They're both
conservative, but
Fuck.
oh, that sucks. Oh well,
do
even
we
then,
get?
just being in the initial debates before the primaries
the
are done.
primary? Oh, that'd be good. That'd be awesome.
That'd be
Imagining that.
fantastic.
Oh my good lord, yes. No,
Hashtag 2020. Arnie v Trump 2020.
Oh my! But you can't. That's the prop. Okay, shotgun. I have a mission for you. Should you choose to accept it?
I don't.
Damn it! Find me a more willing American. Somebody I can buy with money.
Well, you can buy me with money. Whoa. Money was not brought up.
I need an American
Typical
politician I can
American.
buy. Should be around 68
take
years
your
old.
pick. There's an entire fucking Senate full of them.
In poor health. Let's see here. Preferably a Democrat.
So
maybe
Hillary.
with some. I would say maybe with some Parkinson's leanings.
So Hillary.
What's the fuck's her name?
Hillary. Clinton.
Oh yeah, that bitch, Shillery. Yeah, her.
What?
Shillery. Shillery Clinton.
No, it's Hillary Clinton.
Oh, hey, I like that one. That's new. But no, you need to amend the Constitution. You need to get everyone to agree that
Don't you mean Seizure Clinton?
Seizure Clinton. So you need to get everyone to agree that Arnie can now run for president. I'm not saying we amend it so that anybody from outside the country, just Arnold.
Yeah, I agree. Arnold Schwarzenegger for president all years,
Like,
forever. Just change it so it's actually a total monarchy, and just make Arnold Schwarzenegger the king. Just do that. You can continue to call it a president if you want. Just make him the king.
Just make him the king.
I think I should be king.
Oh, I just can't wait to be king.
I had that in my head as well.
Oh. Watch the chat numbers, or watch the viewing numbers drop now. Josh is singing Disney tunes. Oh, good times.
Jax, are you dead?
She's muted.
She went to rub one out.
She's just muted.
Hashtag
She heard me
Jackson
singing. Hashtag Jackson it. Hashtag the puckering. Tenga eggs. Go fuck yourself.
She went to go jacks off.
DMCA. Samaj, you cunt. Good times. Well, it's 1:30 a.m. here. I have class in the morning.
Why?
Be a bitch.
Are you up?
Yeah, I know, right? I really should be going to sleep. But I had a nap earlier because I didn't sleep last night.
I have like
Oh, then that's totally fine then.
they have like 6 more hours before I have to go to bed.
Oh, fucking hell. I do have an energy drink, and I think I only have like one. No, I have 2 classes tomorrow. Fuck.
Just skip them.
I can't. Our prof is actually, yeah. Oh, he's really really serious about it. As he should be, I guess. But if you miss 3 classes, you're having a meeting with the dean.
Gay.
Damn.
Straight up, you miss 3 classes, you will meet with the dean as to why you're still in the program. He takes no shit.
Oh, let me
but
guess.
he's a great
You
teacher.
missed 2.
No, I've missed 1, but if I have 2 classes tomorrow and I skip them both, guess what happens?
Oh, fuck it.
Right? See, there's what it is. Unless I bring in a doctor's note, which I'm not going to get for like, hey, doc,
I'll
I was
write you one.
kind of tired. Beauty.
Hey Doc, I was busy
I'm a
talking to people
doctor.
from around the country about
Prove it
how
I'm not.
about how he didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I'll
Right?
just write you a Dindu note.
Didn't. The fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
Did you die when
Who
you
was
did a
that?
Dindu note? Fucking Dindu note. Oh, I have some templates on Microsoft Office that I could definitely make up a Dindu note. I'm gonna make it for every video now when someone just did do nothing. Show up. Well, I'm gonna have to write you a Dindu certification note here.
They have
All
cards.
right. They have cards. Dindu card. A Dindu citation.
Yeah, they have a Dindu card. It's a membership card.
Could you, oh my god. I keep wanting to do this because there's a what was it? It was Dreamy Diglett that gave me the idea. She did the whole like the patriarchy party thing. Like planning to cater and entertain for the patriarchy. And I went online. Fuck, I requested samples, goddammit. Of like you can get membership cards, right, for businesses and shit. And I was looking to design a patriarchy card.
Yeah, I made a white privilege credit card.
You did?
Yeah, you haven't seen it?
No, that's beautiful.
Oh, dude, fucking seriously. Wow.
Does
It's
it
in
get you-
my
Does it get you 15% off of everything?
No, it's great. Hold on, I'll look it up. If you look at my photos and videos, it's in there.
Oh my god.
It's way near the beginning though, so you got to scroll down. Oh no, I actually just recently reposted it. To Dreamy Diglett actually when she did that thing.
That
It
video.
says with no credit limit and unlimited opportunities, it's the only card you ever need. White privilege.
Oh my god. That's gotta be just. Where the fuck? Let's see this. That.
I posted it on September 12th. Was the last time I posted it.
Cry me a river. Oh, I see it. The white privilege card.
Yeah, read the other thing. White privilege is better than any card I've ever had. It gets me places even the race card can't get me.
Oh my god.
By Kevin Carl Carney, initials KKK.
Yep. Oh my god.
Blair White just posted something. Why don't they ever loot the bookstores in Charlotte? The bookstores in Charlotte are completely untouched.
Yep.
Yeah, if I were to be anywhere near any of those riots, I would. The only thing I'd do if I could manage to get through it without being absolutely mobbed for being white would be loot a bookstore. Like,
because
come on,
because you
put on some
couldn't,
blackface, dude. They can't tell the difference.
No, remember, if
there are so
you're
many
black,
things that I want to.
you are black.
Oh my god. The shop that no rioter wanted to loot because it sells books. Oh my god. Oh, Blair, I love you that much more for this. It's awesome. And the fucking responses, the best one right here is the fucking spit take. Oh god. Why don't they ever loot bookstores? I just love this. I love this so much. Why do y'all loot outside arenas after sporting events? That's a better question. What the fuck? Is that a kid? Are you taking shots at me for being fucking Canadian? I will straight up. Oh my god.
What?
This Jameis Jam is to fuck your surname. This is great. So Dork Sword and this fucking Jameis black bitch got into it. And so she's like, why do y'all loot outside arenas after losing sporting events? That's a better question. Like, okay, because you'll have
That's
money
not
riding
just
on that
Canada.
game.
Have you seen
It's
some of
not.
the riots that happen in England?
And South America
Like-
football?
Yeah, in South American football, like where they legitimately have actual weapons and they're running around and legitimately killing people, like not
Get
just
into melee
rioting.
combat.
Yeah, they get into melee combat, exactly. Like, there is some Celtic war going on. Insane.
Why can't you spell? Oh my god.
I saw a video from one of
Oh my
those
God.
English football riots, and a guy had a sledgehammer and
Yup.
hit a guy in the head with a sledgehammer, and he went flying.
So it was
Fuck.
Dead Island. So Dead Island.
Yeah,
all
essentially.
of-
Insane.
Fucking hell.
Like, they were on like a staircase, and the
Oh my
the guy
God.
just ran past and just whacked him in the head, and he went flying up and over the staircase rail and fell down. It
Oh my
was
God.
ridiculous. And this is over their team not getting a leather ball through two big sticks.
To be fair. 1 second. So, there it is. So, what winds up happening? So, hilarious
back.
moment. Vancouver versus Boston. All right. Canucks versus Bruins. And so,
Canucks?
yeah, Vancouver Canucks. Not even kidding.
That
we
is
take
the
in
most
stride.
stupid name I've ever heard.
It used to be
bloody
the
hell.
Vancouver Millionaires.
You know, there's actually a Marvel superhero called the Captain Canuck.
Yep. I know.
Captain Cuck, more like, am I right? Hey!
So
Captain Cock? Yeah, Captain Cock sounds about right.
So
Isn't he known otherwise
This
known
is
as Justin
Canada we're
Trudeau?
talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Vancouver makes it to the finals, right? Western Conference team makes it all the way to the finals. Did pretty well to get there, right? Like had to fight their way up for it. Boston Bruins come in, fucking like top seed out of the East, just like bowling people over. And so you know what's gonna happen, right? Everyone except Vancouver knew what was coming. And oh my god, they choked so hard. Like they just gave up. And every game was a beating. Alright? Worse yet, they lost
Sounds like
on
Jax's
home ice.
fun time.
Right? They lost
Yeah.
on at home, and so all of the people who were watching it in the streets, because there was giant screen set up, and all the people who came out of the arena just went nuts. And in the middle of it, you've got
In
two
Vancouver?
people, yeah, in Vancouver, and in the middle of it all, you've got this couple going at it in the middle of a riot. There's this picture of them on top of one another in the middle of the street. And it was this perfect like make love not war moment.
Oh, Canada.
Like, welcome to a Canadian riot. You've got people burning cop cars, looting Tim Hortons, and then a couple just fucking it out in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Hey, it's shit's going to hell anyway. Like,
In Australia, we can't afford to do that anyway. We're already fighting a Mad Max war.
Yeah,
the
that's
entire-
right. Yeah, they don't have any gasoline. They're fighting over gasoline. I remember those movies.
Yeah, we're fighting
What?
over gasoline, not over football.
I don't understand.
You've never seen Mad
Have you not
Max?
seen?
I have
Mad
seen Mad
Max.
Max. I'm wondering
Like
what
the
era
Mel
of Australia
Gibson's
was
ones?
over gas.
Yeah, it's set in Australia, mate.
Is it really?
The entire thing is set in Australia.
Oh, okay.
How did you not know this?
How is that not a thing that you fucking know?
How is that not? Even that is set in
What?
Australia. They've all got Australian accents. What is actually wrong with you?
I barely saw any of the originals.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Because
In the
Australia-
originals, they're set in Australia too.
As I said, I've barely seen the originals.
Have you seen any of them?
Not start to finish now.
Holy
my
fuck.
I've never seen a Mad Max movie title and credits now.
You're a little bit dead to me now.
That's fine.
JT.
Guess it just makes you a necrophiliac.
Oh. Hey, you don't know. Maybe I am. I've got a living skeleton. Okay, I've got a skeleton hanging up in my room.
I have a living
We don't know what
skeleton.
goes on there. Yeah, living skeleton.
Living
I've just got
skeleton.
skullduggery pleasant chilling in my room. You know.
You
That's
guys are messed
sexy.
up.
I've read those
But-
books.
But
I
Definitely
love
read for
those
teenage
books.
girls.
I can't
What did I-
find any. I cannot find any. Like, I've been suggested so many times to read those books, and I cannot find them anywhere.
They're
Hey,
decent.
maybe you
I mean,
should-
They're not fantastic, but
Maybe you should
I
come
just-
to New Zealand and you can borrow some of mine.
I just
Oh, yeah.
realized that the
I just
the
dig up
thumbnail for
$200.
this stream is the thumbnail for this stream is the attack helicopter. So it almost makes it seem like there's fucking attack helicopters in Charlotte, North Carolina.
there should be.
Fucking just clearing
They-
the streets.
They should just be fucking shooting people left and right.
Oh my god! And
Dropping
every
tear
bullet,
gas.
every bullet, you can just hear the gene pool get deeper. Like, oh, I said though.
Not only is it shallow, it's been pissed in.
It looks a little dark to be pissed in. Oh,
They're dehydrated.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
really
yeah.
complicated.
they have kidney
There might
cancer.
also be blood in the urine. That would make it brown.
That would.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Well, there's definitely blood now. There was some guy who was like, some guy was in a building and they tried to like burn him alive. Like, shit
Bruh.
is going nuts.
Okay, yeah, shotgun, get your country together, man. What's wrong with you?
It's not my country. I just live here.
It's the Mad Max Nation is telling you to get your shit together. That's a problem.
Yeah, it is a problem. There's less fighting here than there is over there. And we live in a wasteland filled with people who commit suicide with like grenades strapped to their chest. Oh wait, no, that's over there too.
Oh my
Yeah, what do you?
God.
Yeah, what like?
Hey, hey! You do have to realize though that we haven't really had many riots since like Cronulla.
No,
Since what?
Australia's
Well, I
fairly
just want to
tame.
say that you
Like,
know, I mean, you
'cause
guys
here,
gotta
there's,
realize
like-
that these are all city issues. I
That's
don't live
true.
in the city. I live in the fucking middle of goddamn nowhere where no one lives here, and that's fine because I hate people. If there were too many, then we would have problems, but there aren't. So
It's just shotgun his population control for his entire neighborhood. It's like, no, you two, you've been fucking too often. I see you have one more kid. I'm putting them down myself.
oh
Yeah,
no,
right,
they just
considering-
chain them out with the yard dogs. So I mean, that's not really a big deal.
Wait,
But it's
the
all
women or
white
the kids?
people here. We have like 3 black people in the entire area, like and
And they're
yeah.
picking cotton.
No, they're too busy stealing. So
Oh my god. Oh, the problem is I don't doubt it, but I should.
The YouTube heroes are coming for you, JT.
Good. Bring it.
actually, we did
Who's the
import a
real
bunch of
hero
Somalis. We
Oh,
imported
they're a
bunch of-
fucking problem.
The pirates.
Yeah, but this was back in the 90s. We imported these Somalis, so they've been around for a while. And yeah, they just the city that they got imported to, just they took over this whole like neighborhood, right?
Yep.
And
same thing happened in the
crashed.
stabbing.
It's a very nice town, except for this one neighborhood where
It's
these
fucked.
like 3,000 Somalis live, and that fucking area is completely destroyed. I went down to see my buddy who lives in this city, and I parked my car and I walked to his place because there's no fucking parking in this place.
Oh god.
And I go up and he's like, "Oh yeah, so where'd you park?" And I'm like, "On this street." And he's like, "Oh,
Go move your car.
I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, we're gonna want to go move your car." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "It might not be there tomorrow. Might not be there right now."
It might be gone already. It's already on
Yeah.
blocks.
Yeah. So
Well, that was
we went down.
The guy that did the stabbing at the mall.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, he was a Somali as well.
Yeah. They're just anybody from that continent's pretty much fucking. I give up on.
At what point do we realize? I hate this, but I gotta go there. At what point do we realize that some cultures cannot assimilate into the Western world?
No.
So they just can't. At what point do we realize that? I'm sorry, there are certain values that if you're brought up your entire life with those values, you cannot assimilate. It won't work. It won't happen. And people go, oh, well, like 3 or 4 generations down the road, so okay, like you want me to wait like what, 70-something years?
Yes.
For, like shit to finally just work out?
In Australia, for the most part, in terms of where I live, Muslims and that and refugees and those kind of things have very much so integrated in society, and they're not really different. But like in the US and in England and those kind of places, like they're too connected to their own original culture.
Well, they form ghettos. That's why.
Yeah, exactly. They form ghettos. Here, that doesn't happen at all, or at least where I am. I'm probably in Sydney. It happens though.
Yeah.
In Sydney,
it happens. I haven't seen it happen here. Like there are definitely areas that are higher percentage Muslim than that.
Yeah,
but that's mostly because most of them live right near a mosque.
The term you're thinking of is
hold on. There's more than one city in Australia.
Yeah, but it's not worth that much.
Yeah,
Melbourne's going to overtake Sydney though. So,
guys,
New Zealand.
I thought it was like Sydney and then dingoes everywhere else.
New Zealand would have more than one city, but they lost a few of those earthquakes.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, now they've just got Hobbiton. That's the only city that's left.
Hobbiton. It's already underground.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought there was like Christchurch and then sheep.
Auckland.
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 Yeah, there's Wellington, which is our capital, funny enough.
Auckland?
Wellington!
Auckland.
Well, yeah, that's like here. Everyone thinks Sydney's the capital of Australia,
Oakland.
but it's
Canberra.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it
No,
Canberra?
Isn't Oakland
Yeah, it
in
is.
California?
That's what I mean. That's
It's
something to
Auckland!
Obviously.
Auckland.
You know what, I don't care. I'm part of Australia anyway.
It's Auckland?
Duh.
Yeah, AU.
So what you're saying is you have a little Australian in you?
Hey, you could.
Not a little Australian, a fairly large one.
Girthy too?
I was gonna say something and I forgot what it was. Thanks, guys.
Yeah,
You were going to talk about girthy Australians.
I was trying to talk
To
about.
talk about good, the Australians.
Let me have a look at something.
Tenga eggs. Go fuck yourself. So, oh, I was gonna say, fuck. I was actually on to something there. Where were we at? Militaries, cities.
Hold on a second, guys. I've got something.
Oh no! Oh no! He's gonna screen share a dick pic and get my entire channel taken down.
I have a dick pic we can share.
I searched up the average size, and for America it's 5.6. For Australia it's 6.5.
Wait, does that include Canada?
Get
or
crushed.
That includes kangaroos, apparently.
No, I meant
And
USA.
then Simon.
Wait, what's the average for Canada though?
I
Oh,
don't
probably
know.
lower.
Did we beat them?
I guess
It
I'll
may
cover
be
that one.
it may be larger though, because it's colder. Strangely, colder places have larger penises. I don't understand why.
Africa.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, let's see
Africa,
here.
mate.
1 second.
Oh, yeah, actually, that's true.
Canada beats USA for biggest penis sizes in North America. Ayo. Oh,
That's
Canada,
okay, I
you've
like
been standing on
Australians
guard
living
in more ways
regardless.
than one.
No, yours one
Average
is
of 5.5. We beat out the US with an average of 5.1.
That's still an inch below us average.
That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as we beat the US in yet another contest. Because, Team USA with the hockey wasn't so hot either.
Yeah.
no,
Beating them in a little dick measuring contest. Good job, mate.
Commonwealth. Yeah.
Commonwealth.
That's fine.
Fuck yeah.
Because New Zealand beats Australia at everything.
Wait, can we make that video? The
Does it-
Commonwealth. Commonwealth.
Wait,
Fuck yeah.
Saruman. Does it beat them in terms of? Does New Zealand beat Australia in the dick sizes?
This is the important question.
Oh no, definitely not.
But we beat them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they
You know
would.
what we?
I
Oh
feel like
damn!
they wouldn't.
You know what we do beat you at? Sport. I don't even
Fucking
like
That is
sport,
true.
but I'm
All
proud
Blacks
of that.
wreck us every time.
You have. Yeah, but that's because they have one NRL team for their entire fucking country.
Okay, the comprehensive.
They're so good
comprehensive-
though.
The comprehensive list
Because
of
you have
averages.
the best of their entire country.
Yeah. But you see, I used to like the All Blacks, and then the two hottest players left.
Let's see, New Zealand. Where's New Zealand at?
5.1.
What?
Oh,
5.1.
I am leaving this country.
Gone. Yeah. No, I'm seeing New Zealand at 5.5 here.
Is it 5.5?
I see
I've
that.
looked it
and
up.
Australia is 5.2.
what?
Clearly, it's out of whack, isn't it? This
I'm
one,
staying
That's
with New
clearly not
Zealand.
right.
The link is right there, boys. The link is right there.
on this one, the New
Well-
Zealand
well,
Herald
it doesn't.
says that it's 3.7 inches. I doubt that. 5.1, 4.5. Oh no, wait. Hold
Well,
on.
it doesn't even matter what
It's
the
because
average of
we're
the
getting-
country is. What matters for Jax is what we are, Simon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And mine's
I'm not allowed
above the average that I said before.
I'm not allowed to unzip anymore. I created the Grand Canyon last time. They kicked me out of America. Just
Well, I wouldn't talk about that because that would be a violation of federal law, and I really don't feel like doing Fed time for that.
the creation of the Grand Canyon is
Because
against federal
Jax
law.
is 16.
No, discussing certain lengths.
Oh, all right then.
What?
It's
Are you
okay.
talking? Are you talking barrel lengths?
Yes.
Yeah.
I searched it up, and the first result says that it's 6 to 6.5.
This is a very odd conversation.
Yeah, let's stop.
Let's
No,
let's
let's keep
divert
going.
here.
Why are you guys uncomfortable with that dick? Come on, keep going.
Let's see if we can solve this problem.
Mute
Ah.
me? Really?
Oh fuck! I'd be Johnny on the fucking
Stop
spot
being
here.
a fuck.
Damn it! Just you're like Johnny on the spot with the mute key here.
Fucking hell, mate.
This is too That's great.
Michael, let's just go into our own call.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm just muting the piss out of both of them. It's just great. I'm sorry, guys. I'll unmute you.
You can't unmute people.
Oh, okay. Oh, I could have if I muted them.
What
Oh
what
my
you
God.
can do is you can turn people's camera on. So I mean,
I wouldn't do this to anybody.
that's an option. So
Nope.
there's Jax right there.
Yeah,
No,
go ahead and
do it.
try to turn mine
Do
on,
it.
see how that works for you.
It's probably
You
a
can
piece
go
of
ahead
tape
and
over like a
stripe
smart
some mine
person.
on, I won't care. I'm
I
like
don't even have
looking really cute today.
Yeah, same with me. I have zero camera. Everyone's like, "I'll turn your camera on." I'm like, if you can fucking find it, you go right ahead.
I'll even dox myself. Boom! Oh, it didn't turn on. Boom!
The best part is,
It
like,
still
I'm
hasn't turned
probably
on.
like,
Hey.
There we go.
Stop muting her.
no, I hit her from the broadcast.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you can't click on her anymore. Poor Jax.
Fucked her over. All right, Jax is back. There we go.
Oh.
She's gonna fucking kill me. That was great, though. I was like, I bet you I can stop her from broadcasting. I saw that, and I'm like, ah, nailed it. I'm learning this live streaming thing, guys. I'm learning this live streaming. Samaj, there is no research on which country has the ladies give the best blowjobs. However, the country with the most one-night stands and threesomes is Sweden.
Really? I would have thought it'd be somewhere like Somalia.
No, it's because of all the migrants.
No, that's the highest gang rape.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's not really the same thing.
it doesn't count as a threesome when you have 18 people.
Ooh.
There's one country. There's one country I can't remember. It was from a documentary. I think it actually was Somalia, where this guy got a prostitute for the equivalent of 2 cents.
What?
Like over there, it was like 5 million Somali dollars or whatever it was. But like, it was literally the equivalent of 2 US cents for a prostitute.
Yeah,
I would not take that
Yeah.
opportunity because I'd
You
probably
just-
die, and then I'd look like the Goblin King by the end of it. But like,
Yeah, you just bought AIDS. Congratulations.
yeah, good job, you bought AIDS.
You bought AIDS. Everyone goes, "Oh, AIDS isn't a black or gay disease," and I'm going, "Yes,
It is.
yes, it is." The international rates prove it. It's like what? It's like, well, your
Wasn't-
risk of getting AIDS drops significantly if you're not gay.
Wasn't originally the way that people got AIDS was from someone having sex with a monkey? Yeah.
That's one of the claims, but it's just as
And then it
possible that
spread.
somebody was. It's just as possible that you had like somebody hunting bushmeat.
But
like,
then shouldn't
like-
all of Africa have AIDS then? Oh!
Oh,
That was racist.
that was good.
No, it was
solid.
racist.
So so everybody, all 6 people, most of them are us. I'm going to encourage you to listen to what I'm about to say. When it comes to being YouTube heroes, we need every last one of you to apply. Everyone.
What is this for? I don't know what this
Well,
YouTube.
my channel still has perfect standing, so I don't know.
So do
why
I.
they're rejecting
So does mine.
Oh my
Mine doesn't. Mine doesn't. I accidentally uploaded copyrighted content and I got hit by Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
no.
brutal. That's why you
Yeah.
gotta learn your fair use, but still. So
It
what
was
we
it was
do-
totally fair use. It was.
Did you
so
appeal it?
I did, and they were like, no.
Wow. Anyway,
So that video is just gone. It was like a tribute thing, and it just broke.
So what you do is the YouTube heroes is YouTubers have videos on it. Like Chris Reagan's got a great one. Essentially, what they're doing is they're going to give people points. All right, like you can level up and shit for doing different things in the YouTube community. From adding closed captions and helping
To
people
becoming
out.
Keemstar, yeah.
That's the best part. To flagging content.
Oh no, this is
So-
going to end up being really bad.
Oh yeah. So that's one of the things you can do is that for reporting negative content, as they call it, you can get points as a YouTube hero, and then you level up. And when you get to level 3 of a YouTube hero, you can do mass flagging. You can literally look.
Oh
at a giant-
no.
Yeah, you can look at a screen full of videos and just click flag, 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 flag.
Well, this is just like, what is up with YouTube right now? And essentially
Committing
smashing
suicide?
the gun so far into their mouth,
Mhm.
like.
Oh yeah, they're killing themselves. They're just like straight up injecting poison in their veins.
That's
Like-
amazing.
What
I will
they've
get
got,
you-
they've got a pistol and put a lethal injection into the pistol.
You're basically firing exploding bullets at your own head. It's great.
Yeah.
Here it is. I'm gonna give
Why?
you guys the link to the link to the video.
Why?
Here it is. And I suggest you guys watch it the whole way. I suggest you watch the entire way through the ad because God knows before long none of us will have a fucking thing anymore.
Oh
So-
yeah, well, no one watches my channel, so I don't really give a fuck if anybody flags anything on it or not.
It's the principle though. To me, it's the principle of the thing.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
they get
no,
fucked up
I don't think
massively.
that they should be doing that shit at all. Personally, I think if you want to get on a stream and just shout nigger for like 10 minutes, you should feel free to do that.
Yeah.
Alex.
I mean, I don't
Alex
see how that
is
should even be a
nigger.
thing.
So yeah, YouTube heroes. Look at the video on their.
I'm having
Actually,
a
I'll-
look.
Yeah, the original video. Fucking
think-
hell.
From what I saw when I was looking at my dashboard, it does look like they've already implemented like some.
Because
of
you're my
the,
dog.
Yeah.
Some of the
I
features
quite like
Fucking
I like
asshole.
the idea. I like the idea, but I think the idea of the flagging bit,
Mm-hmm.
just anything that you want, that
Whenever
think
you
is
whenever
bad,
you reward somebody for flagging content,
they're just going to keep on doing it. I think the idea of doing it for captions and that kind of thing,
great.
that's good. I think that is fantastic,
Hold
but
on,
not
let me
for
mute up.
this. Not saying, oh, this video is about history of the Nazis. Better flag it.
Mm-hmm. This video is about
Like-
something that I don't agree with. Better flag it.
Hey, I'm gonna go. There might be somebody outside I have to kill, so I'll be right back.
Oh, live stream that shit.
I could webcam it off my laptop if you guys want.
Yeah, bro.
Yes,
Come on.
please.
Just gonna straight up go shoot somebody. If that
See
doesn't
some
get
snuff
if-
film.
No, I live in the middle of nowhere. It's probably just deer.
oh, even better. Are they?
Send
they
it,
have to be-
send it to
they have to be in
Tildeer as
season-
a threat if he
Oh my
doesn't
God.
collab.
Oh my god.
It was
I live
fucking
on the
packing
edge
heat and wearing a
of the
vest, so
city,
that's why I had to use
so I
AP
can
rounds, Your Honor.
There it is.
I can walk
love
down
that
the
joke.
road and there's just this massive farm and there's always kangaroos in it. Like, not their kangaroos, they're just wild kangaroos every
Not
single
their
time I go down there.
kangaroos. Wait,
No,
what do you mean
just
not
wild
their
kangaroos.
kangaroos.
Wild ones.
Sounds
Okay,
like it sounds
no,
like
like,
Yeah,
it's a
even the
farm.
Australian
One
Australian
second.
deer are fucked up. They fucking jump around and shit.
One second. Wait.
They're like retarded.
So
When
when
you guys
say,
like bring like
Kangaroo
retarded deer
meat
with
is
you?
really young.
did you just call kangaroos retarded deer?
Yes,
yes.
I'm telling AI you're getting dogs, buddy.
I give no shits.
I'm so confused. What is going on? Why are
Teal
they
deer
retarded
versus
deer?
AIU.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, I'd put my money on teal deer any day.
Yeah, he's got that droning voice. He can go on forever.
Yeah, he could lull you to sleep and then murder you while you do it.
Have you guys not seen his citation needed flying canonized deer
Yeah,
video?
I've seen that.
Citation needed. Brrr. I've done the legwork, so you don't have to. Blah, blah, blah. This is fucking great. Oh my god, I love teal deer. All right, it is 2:01 a.m. here, folks. I am going to have
Oh my
to cut
God.
this one short.
Short, it's been
short-
going on for fucking 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been 2 hours. So
Wait, really? Damn.
yeah, guys, it's time to kind of cut this one and run.
Yeah, I'm that fun to be around. What can I say?
Well, shotgun. When you start shooting deers and shit, that'd be awesome though. Get like an action camera, live stream it.
I'll get a body
Hey.
cam and go to the range sometime for you guys.
I'm telling you right now, you can get 3D printed mounts that'll put it on an action cam on the rails for you.
I already have rails.
Well, no, I
and
mean,
stuff.
the mount to, like, if you want to put a GoPro or like a Sony or a Contour or whatever on your gun, right? There are mounts for that.
Why would I want to take video evidence of what I'm shooting?
Who I mean what?
Well, you know, if they come in and start trying to pull up a gun on you, if there's any question, you're like, look, and then you get to be famous.
Nah, dude, I wouldn't do shit like that. If you shoot someone, all right, this is what you do. Okay, quick lesson on how to
You drag
dispose
him in
of
the
a
house.
body. No. Okay, so you take a 50-gallon drum and you put
Don't
about
lie.
4 inches of concrete at the bottom and you let it set. You then put the body inside the drum and you drill holes in it about 2 inches in diameter. Then, because I live on the coast, you go down, you get in a boat, and you take it out into the water, and you dump it, like, way off the continental shelf. So that shit sinks way down. Basically, what you've created is your own grown lobster trap. And you weld the lid on so that it never comes apart. So no one will ever find that body, ever.
You're fucked, cunt.
I like that, actually. I that's better than my lie idea.
Yeah, no one will ever find that body. Fucking people calling me. Hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
I mean,
really?
over,
Because
over
it's
here we
old
just put him in
world.
the gulag and sent them into the desert.
Right? To fight like Mad Max? The Thunderdome. 2 men.
Yeah,
at
we
a
put.
time,
We,
one
yeah,
man
if you want to murder someone, just say you have jeweled me, and you put them in the Thunderdome, and then you fight on motorbikes with axes
Oh, yeah. And chainsaws?
and chainsaws.
and chainsaws.
And
Yeah,
dildos.
no. So when you do this, what happens is it basically creates a giant lobster trap or giant crab trap, and the crustaceans and shit will go in and eat the body. And where it's in the 50-gallon drum, it won't really corrode all that. Like, it takes
Oh my
forever to
God.
happen. So the
How
corpse
do
will
you
be gone.
No, it's all really reasonable. I understand the crustaceans bit because of the whole like East Coast family thing.
Yeah, they eat everything. I live on the East Coast, so I mean the continental shelf's not far away. It's not far out to sea, so it's actually a pretty
Just
quick
drops
boat ride. And lugging a barrel, like if you load the barrel in the back of your truck and you put a tarp over it,
Oh, nobody
lugging a
questions
barrel
shit.
out to a boat here is not an unusual thing because people that's how they fuel their boats up. They take 50-gallon drums of fuel out.
That's
It's
genius.
completely
You're fucked,
Yeah.
cunt. You're fucked.
What? Just because I know this stuff?
I would
come on.
no.
I worked in a
thoughtful.
fucking prison for 10 years. You think I haven't learned a thing or two?
I would say that anybody who messes with shotgun is fucked. They're having a bad day.
Wait, were you threatening me, Saruman?
What?
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 What do you want?
What?
Anyway,
I
I
just-
think I'm gonna go because my work has been calling me twice now, which means somebody's probably dead.
All right, see you, shotgun.
I did not hear a single word you said. What?
Just run now, dude. There you go.
I didn't do nothing.
Didn't do.
I didn't
No.
do nothing.
Hashtag
What
black
drugs are you
criminals
on? And
didn't.
can I have some? You're pinging.
All right, guys.
I'm not
So here's
pinging.
how
I
this is
just
gonna
don't know what the fuck you were saying. You're fucked cunt for.
Wasn't
I'm
talking to
going-
you.
Oh my god. I'm gonna set all you guys a time limit on this stream, and I'm gonna bow out. I'm gonna see what happens. Because reasons.
This is gonna get
This is
dirty
gonna be
fast.
hilarious. This is
Dicks-
gonna be
Dicks are
an
gonna come out.
interesting story.
Dicks are gonna come
Jax, turn on your webcam.
Oh god.
It's already started.
All right, I guess I'm not going with that idea.
out.
Oh, it's fine.
Alrighty, so let's see here. Live streaming, events.
I'm just
18
gonna
plus.
leave though. 18 plus.
Felons only, okay.
Me too. Me too.
Let's see here, edit now. Alright, how do I
Bondage
fucking
live stream.
how do I
Okay,
stop
well,
this shit? Add end time. I don't want to add an end time. I want to just stop the goddamn thing. Oh, there we go. Stop
I
broadcast.
don't know how
I'm
to
an idiot.
stop
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, everybody, you've hung around.
Or
long
you could
enough.
close. Or you could just close the tab. That would probably work too. I would think.
I doubt it.
Yeah.
No, because
Um,
I just shut down everything before, and it kept you guys going.
Oh.
So I'm not risking that one again. Jax.
Ah,
All right,
you're
everybody,
no fun.
you've stuck this out long enough. Thank you for the earlier part of the stream is the one where I actually cover material.
She'll suck
The
something
rest
out.
of
Elsa in a second.
Oh boy, here we go.